Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. He'll start the drive with Achane. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Beckham, the motion man here. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tua now from the gun. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes St. Dell. Returns looking good so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost as he busts those tackles.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now we're on the draw with Mixon. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun now, first round. Pass caught by Tate Dell. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Nico Collins with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Tua off the play fake. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. They dump it off to the back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He keeps it himself. And he's over the line and in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. C.J. Stroud the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it, 2nd and 4. From the 36. This one's taken in by Hill. Free inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On the quick, Rick.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Stroud. Quick hitter complete. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. On play action, here's Stroud. Working across the field, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans now lead by 10. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A-Chain on the inside give. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Stroud. Finding Collins. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Dell now in motion right. They'll run here on 1st down. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with a chance to boost their lead. On the option, here's Mixon. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
All right. Robbie.
Now it's Stroud. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets this to OBJ. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Able to find right. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Azeez Al-Shire has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Stroud off the play fake. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Launches one deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that brings up 4th and long. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He's got it at the 24. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He lofts it deep left. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. It's halftime here in Houston, with the Texans enjoying a lead at the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go, let's go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
On the ground again with Mixon. Cuts it to the right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
Braxton Berrios on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, shot? Out!
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He's got it, room to run. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Tua now from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and just 2 to go. Wright running out of the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd down and 10. Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So second down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
All right.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
All right.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Couldn't connect to a tank down. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. This one's taken in by Hill. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Tagovailoa again. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, Well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Desperation time on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that might just do it for them, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Fairbairn now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
They missed your quarterback. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Finds his man, Waddle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Here's Tua again. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Dolphins 27.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Now a give to Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. He makes the grab. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's got the squiver. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Tua now from the gun. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Tagovailoa on 1st down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Need this to force overtime. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Texans.